Amazing tanks that were part of the most important armies and are now abandoned on beaches, mountains, or cities. These are the 10 most amazing abandoned tanks in the world. Number 10. M4 Sherman. It is an American tank which was manufactured in 1942 and is located in Culebra Island. It measures 20 feet and weighs more than 30 tons. It was used for military practices from the 1940s until the Army left the island in 1974. Since then, it is abandoned on the beach and has become a tourist attraction. Number 9. T-34. It is a Soviet tank of medium size which was manufactured in 1940. Later, it was used by the Army of the Czech Republic until in 1995 it was taken to England to be used in the filming of a film. Then a builder bought it for $10,000 and left it where it is as a claim because they did not allow him to build a block of flats in this place. Number 8. Type 95. It is a light tank which was manufactured in Japan in 1935. It measures almost 17 feet and weighs 7 tons. It was designed for a crew of 3 men, and in total, more than 2,000 units were manufactured. At present, it is abandoned along with other military vehicles that are distributed throughout the island of Peleliu. Number 7. Chieftain. It was one of the most advanced armor vehicles of its generation and the main tank of the United Kingdom until the 1970s. It measures more than 23 feet and weighs more than 50 tons. It was manufactured in 1966 and was in service until 1995. Later, it was used for military practices and was abandoned along with other tanks in a training camp in the south of England. Number 6. M41 Walker Bulldog. It is an American light tank that was manufactured in 1951. It measures almost 20 feet and weighs 24 tons. In 1961, the United States sold and ceded a large number of units to countries such as Spain or Brazil, and is still in service in some countries such as Chile or the Dominican Republic. In total, more than 5,000 tanks were manufactured and some were captured in South Vietnam. Number 5. M47 Patton. It is a medium-sized tank that was manufactured in the United States from 1951. It measures 30 feet and weighs 45 tons. In total, more than 8,000 units were manufactured, which were used by more than 20 countries. It was the main U.S. tank during the 1950s, and there are still models that continue in service. Number 4. M60 Patton. It is a medium-sized American tank that entered service in 1961. It measures 23 feet and weighs 50 tons. It's been abandoned at a Kentucky military base for years. It was the main U.S. tank during the 60s and is still in service in several countries. Number 3. Type 97. It is a Japanese medium tank that was manufactured in 1941. It measures more than 16 feet and weighed 18 tons. It was the best Japanese tank at the time, and in total, almost 1,000 units were manufactured. It is currently almost completely dismantled and abandoned on a mountain on the Russian island of Shumshu. Number 2. T-34-85. It is a medium-sized tank that was manufactured by the Soviet Union. It measures almost 23 feet and weighs 30 tons. Its production began in 1944, and in total, almost 50,000 units were manufactured. It has been used by more than 40 countries, and at the moment, it is still in service in more than 20. Number 1. IS-3. It is a heavy tank of Soviet origin that was manufactured in 1945. It measures 23 feet and weighs 45 tons. It was designed for a crew of 4 people, and in total, more than 2,000 units were manufactured. At present, it is abandoned along with other Soviet tanks in the mountains of the Russian island of Shikotan.